"Officer, we need to go back to my office right now." The detective's eyes sharpened. "What is it? Did you remember something?" "The water," I breathed, my hands trembling as the realization slammed into me. The new water cooler. The snacks. I remembered the day we landed the massive project, exactly a year ago. We had celebrated in the break room. The building management had coincidentally upgraded our water filtration system that same week. Since my team worked grueling hours, I had also hired a new, specialized catering service to deliver health drinks, herbal teas, and premium snacks every afternoon. We all drank from that cooler. We all consumed those drinks. "Get a forensics team," the detective ordered his partner immediately. "We need to test the water supply and the catering remnants at Vance Creative." Now, the ride back to the office was a blur of flashing sirens and rising panic. Maisie, who had met me at the station, squeezed my hand in the back of the cruiser. Her face was pale. "Celine, if someone tampered with the food or water," she whispered, her voice shaking. "Who would do something like that?" I didn't answer. My mind was racing, trying to put the pieces together. When we arrived, the office was still empty, bathed in the harsh, fluorescent light of a Monday afternoon. The forensics team moved in efficiently, bagging samples from the water cooler, the herbal tea stash, and the remnants of Friday's catered snacks. I stood in the center of the bullpen, looking at the empty desks of the women I had yelled at. Women who had been chemically violated, their bodies manipulated without their consent. The guilt I felt was suffocating. I had called them disgusting. I had accused them of sabotaging me when they were the victims of something unimaginable. The lead forensic technician approached the detective, holding up a small vial of clear liquid extracted from the water cooler's internal reservoir. "Detective, we'll need to run this through the lab for a definitive breakdown, but the preliminary reagent test is positive for synthetic compounds. High levels of unchecked endocrine disruptors. Specifically, a concentrated, unlicensed blend of synthetic oxytocin and a powerful aphrodisiac-like stimulant," Maisie gasped, covering her mouth. "Someone has been microdosing your entire staff for months," the detective said, his voice grim. "This wasn't an accident. This was a targeted, chemical assault designed to hyperstimulate their reproductive hormones and libido." My knees gave out. I collapsed into an office chair, the air completely leaving my lungs. The flushed faces, the sweat, the inability to focus. It wasn't a sudden lack of professionalism. They were being poisoned. "But why?" I whispered, tears finally spilling over my eyelashes. "Why would anyone do this, and why didn't it affect me?" Maisie looked at me, her brow furrowed. "Celine, you never eat the catered snacks. You're allergic to the artificial sweeteners they use, and you only drink bottled water from your mini fridge." She was right. I had unknowingly isolated myself from the poison. "Detective," I said, my voice hardening as the grief transformed into a cold, blinding rage. "I need you to look into the catering company and the building management. We're already pulling the records," the detective replied, his phone pressed to his ear. For the next 2 hours, the office was a crime scene. I sat in my empty corner office, dialing Linda's number. She picked up on the third ring. "Celine?" Her voice was small, hesitant. "Linda," I choked out, a sob finally breaking through.